So, top team not really, or top team able to kind of coordinate a little bit. It looks like the Romulans are running away. This would be the time to get these Sims. Should actually do an okay job at getting them. Oh, Laval going to go down hard. Does go down hard. Does sacrifice himself to get the Sims out. Not a bad deal. And loss of engines. Oh, Scout. Scout killed. And this guy just ripping the crew off, trying to rip the crew off this simulator, but I think he is going to find himself just alone and taken out by this this fleet of Sims. At the top here, we do see this probe just kind of pecking away up here. Simulator able to regenerate his hull pretty well, but I'm actually very impressed that it stayed alive. Really should just turn that or high weapons autonomy. I guess that's what it's called. Rash losing. Chapman has lost one of his assimilators, and his adapter just going to bite the dust here. Really needs to pull this back. I think he may not know that it is engaged. Now he does. Laval, medium range, going to do extra to this. And, oh, just snipes him out. Let's see, Scout Cube. And another Scout Cube. See some more adapters coming up. And Arash has plenty of CC. He should be able to get another adapter when this is up there. That will help. See a Scout Cube over here from Stardust. Stardust sitting on decent number of connections. And has 1, 2, 3, 4 assimilators out. I'm going to be able to do quite a bit of damage when the torpedoes hit these cubes, and these adapters, they're really gonna hurt. So Rash has got a decent fleet. We see Star's got a decent fleet. Looking up at Nebula, he does have his mining up now. Good defense from Star, able to keep some of these Lavals going. Not really hurting too much on any resource. See several Scout Cubes continue to go up by Chapman. And the thing with Scout Cubes is that they are a little more expensive as assimilate. We're also going to start to wonder when supply is going to start running out. It looks like Rash is already starting to feel a little bit of pressure on that. Does have one supply station. Looks like it's been upgraded. So check here. Oh, it does not. Looks like it does not tell us that. Oh, it does. 4.6. Yeah, I think that is upgraded. Rash has his Laval as a scout on this fleet. Knows where that is. Assumes that the Romulans will probably be there too. Romulans right on it with the scout on this fleet. So they do know what is happening. Those guys over there. Ready. The Sporg fleet, probably not going to be able to take on the combined Romulan and a simulator fleet. They might be able to finish off the Romulan ships and bug out before losing too much. We do see a couple of Scout Cubes. Looks like they are regen cubes coming in to help. And we've got 3 Scout Cubes over here. Looks like they are all adapted. These guys need to go in and at least... I mean, they're probably not going to do that much damage to the mining, but they can at least be annoying. Or they could come up and group with Arash's fleet, and that way they'll provide a little bit of extra damage. We do see that Star has a sizable fleet, almost the same number of Scout Cubes. And Romulans are decloaking, they are engaging. They are going to get this adapter, this fleet trying to get out, not wanting to fight this combined fleet, at least under the watchful eye of these powerful long-range units. So really big hit here. We do have several scout cubes kind of going up together here. I see one EM cube, so if you can keep that alive, that'll be helpful. It does have several adapters moving in, and more scout cubes coming up. So large fleet of scout cubes will have great transporter abilities. If they can coordinate, it's going to be great to just transport onto ships. Though Star could return the favor and do a lot of transporting. I expect to see a great deal of drones moving around. Transmission matrix is also pretty good. If he could get that up, get boarding, then he could, or transwarp itself and start moving around. Would be good. Time is not on the right-hand team side, though. If allowed to get into some larger ships, maybe even some generics, going to be painful. Painful, painful. These Romulan ships here do not have the second special. Laval's second special, allowing it to effectively better counter short-range ships and be a little more efficient in its use of its other specials. So, expect to see that out at some point. Well, right now we're just kind of watching this fleet grow and grow and grow, but Star is still putting out, let's see, some assimilators, and is out of supply. So at this point he is going to have to get some supply stations going. I do not see any up yet. So he's going to be effectively out of the building for a little while unless he's able to be fed some supply. Nice raid going on, doing some damage to the ships here. Hopefully these guys do not have an EM cube. They really have no reason to build one. But if they did, they would probably see that Laval. We see Chapman's fleet of cubes moving in. Need to coordinate with Arash. Looks like they have not coordinated. His cubes are going to be all by themselves. Needs to pull back. Needs to pull back into Arash's loving embrace. Arash moving his stuff away. Probably thinks this might be the time to go after the Romulans. They are building a large yard. He does not know that at the moment. But, oh, we see a Romulan versus Scout Cube battle, and the Scout Cubes not quite able to seal the deal on some of these Laval. And then we see several of these Scout Cubes coming across. Arash is using this opportunity to leave. So kind of a lack of coordination really hurting the bottom team. Looks like they can't quite agree whether or not they're going to defend against the fleet or move into something a little more exotic like the Romulan base. Though that indecision is also starting to hit the top team, as it looks like they're not quite sure what to do. Fleet of Laval's coming in here, and oh, now we see both Scout Cube fleets coming together. These Lavals are history, folks. They are gone. One down. Second one down. Starting to see some probes bite it. And another Laval down. This one's going to get away, I think. Yeah. But assimilators really doing some damage. We see some Scout Cubes going down. We see some, just a whole mess of Scout Cubes. To be honest, it's hard to tell whose is whose and what's what. You do see Arash has several Scout Cubes moving in here. Bottom, see more stuff going on there. We see some transporting on these Scouts. More Scout Cubes coming in. Some Scout Cubes dying. Looks like that might have been a bottom team Scout Cube. Got got a couple of assimilators that are getting hurt. Does not appear like it's enough damage to really. Can they get the kill? They are losing a lot of ships here. Fighting under the starbase, probably not a good idea. Unlike some of the larger Borg ships, Scout Cubes do take a considerable amount of damage from the starbase. So at this point, they need to get out. Lots of transporting going on here. We see an adapter going down. Another scout cube. Another scout cube. So what's left are of that fleet of Stardust, or this 4 assimilators, it looks like. Did get a scout cube away there and has a scout cube there. Looks like he's mining sneaky style up top. Romulans in the meantime are attacking, using this time to hit main mining. Looks like they have not been able to get a kill yet over here. Just enough to harass. I'm surprised we have not seen spheres, but spheres tend to not do quite as well against assimilators at long range, and that tough torpedo really hurts. Rash's fleet whittled down to 4 ships here. Moving in. These assimilators coming down along with the scout cube. Sphere going up, so we have a sphere going up to see if it can't tango with these guys. Alright. Supply situation, not too great. But Rash does have a couple of stations, and he is starting his sphere. Starting a sphere there. Very important for these guys to keep these spheres alive. Romulans already getting out some of their Arestus class. Arestus class has 80 AI. It's going to do quite well. Okay, these guys are attacking here. Do we see a Romulan attack yet? No, they are gearing up for it. Sphere, not sure what it wants to do. Oh, it is a double beam. Holding beam. I'm sorry, double beam, double region. Double beam meaning it's going to split fire, and it's not going to take as much damage from beams. Very interesting choice. The split fire kind of reduces a little bit of the damage potential against some of these larger Borg ships. Torpedo might have been a better choice, but I could be wrong. Upgraded starbase, spitting out some damage against the simulators. Just not enough. Down here, we do have the sphere up, another scout cube. Sphere down, and really, not surprising, it has these 4 simulators just able to pump out an enormous amount of damage with their torpedoes. And these are all region and 2 torpedoes, but I believe there is one that has a beam hiding around here. That's that one beam. That's a beam there. Great deal of damage. And effectively at this point, Chapman is out of the game, and that he can still get some resources, but cannot really build ships. Does not really have the dilithium or the supply. Over on this side, sphere going out along with a couple of adapters and a scout cube. Going into engage, just checking up here. Nothing too fancy going on, just some end of some mining. Restus trying to run away here. The scout cube cannot detect, it's not an EM one, so the Romulan can cloak. Looks like he's going to try to, might take a bad hit though. He's going to have to be careful. Does lose life support, but not a big deal. All really going to do a number, and Arash calls out that he is done. So thank you to the players for giving us a nice game to watch, and thank you to you guys for watching. Hopefully you got a chance to see some different Borg ships and some different tactics, and see the power of the assimilator. See you on the flip side.